Hi everyone, today another episode of So Can We podcast. And what we did last week was we did talk about our business, but we didn't give any details yet. But we talked about, what did we talk about?
Yeah, we talked about...
No, cut that. I don't even know what we talked about in our last episode.
Oh, okay.
That's not good.
Okay, I cut it. Don't worry.
No, let's start over.
Okay. We talked about...
You talk about it.
Okay, do you know what we talked about?
Yeah, we were talking about like what we need to...
What we're feeling about the business,
how we
what
feel.
are the... like, should we make the decision from
Right.
logic or emotion? Did you didn't watch the shorts?
I did. Just for a second, I forgot like what was the main topic of the episode. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone. Today another episode of So Can We. Last week we talked about how we feel about opening our business, and today we are gonna go based on that again. But today we're gonna do something different. We are going to criticize each other in a way that we've been working for about 5 months now together, and I think we do have enough feedbacks to give each other. All the shiny package now goes away, that we are going to talk about the things that I would maybe like to see a little bit more from Sina, and he will talk about the things that maybe he would like to see a little bit more from my side, and as business partners we will work on those and come over it, and we are going to be a killer.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for
That's
coming
awesome.
again.
You're welcome.
Thank you for showing up every week, bro.
Of course.
It's been a great run.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very disciplined person. So when we have to show up, I show up.
That's great.
Yeah. So I hope after this session that we are criticizing each other, we stay partners, and we're gonna see that.
We'll see if we stay partners
We'll
after
see
this.
if it works or
If you guys don't see shorts or in another episode next
Oh, you're
week,
not gonna see the video.
just know that this video was the last video of ours. All right, so let's dive into it. So far what we have done is we done our planning. While we figured out what kind of cost we need to start our business, but that cost we figured out was just only for what we can do in our abilities without an investor or without involving anything, and just me and him. So we got that cost down. I think we can do that together without getting an investor in. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to make another plan where if we are bringing investors, so why not go big in the beginning, right? Just give everything.
Get the office space going.
Right. Get the office space going. Get the office that we want, not just settle for as a startup. If you are going to bring investors, well, one of the things that I think we need to watch out for is over borrowing. And now that we have so much overhead costs that every month more money coming out of our pocket, now that we're struggling to stay in the business or sustain it or do like be comfortable, right? And then actually focus on the business to grow it more. That's actually the insight I got from my girlfriend. We were talking about yesterday. We had a great evening last night, by the way.
Sweet.
Yes.
Where you at home?
No. I hate staying home, man. Like, we went to by the water. So our favorite food is kimchi noodle soup.
Oh, interesting.
With like fish balls, some like meat and stuff. What we did is we have a portable stove, like a butane one.
Oh, sweet.
We have a spot that I'm not gonna reveal because I don't want anyone to go there.
It's secret romantic spot.
Yes. So it's by the water. We went there, we cooked outside, and we sat down there because there are some comfortable chairs, and we were there for like almost 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
Just eating, having conversations, talking about business and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we had a great evening.
Love that.
But that was one of the I would like to thank my girlfriend from here that reminding me for that, because she already owns 2 businesses, right? So she has some experience and insights that she can also provide. So yeah, we will watch out for that. We're not going to overborrow and have a lot of overhead costs that will make us stress more and take the ability from us to sustain the business. That is where we are so far.
Mm-hmm.
And with the business,
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy working with you.
Appreciate it.
I think you have a lot of creative ideas, and one of the things that I really like is that you show up, motherfucker. You show up.
I'm that motherfucker.
In life, you show up.
And you get there.
Right.
You do that shit.
So I will say that's one of the things that I really enjoy.
Thank you.
I really enjoy
Same.
working with you. But
Same. I would say in continuing about the business, we decided to kind of like maybe like have an imaginary office right now and start the work and get like a couple clients, right? Couple clients to just because why not? Like we have to, like every time you open a business, there is this
testing stage.
The starting phase. This is like a little bit more logistics, more paper. How are we initiate? How are we taking care of the client? How our CRM looks? You know, how is our approach to the clients? And also, it's in marketing. It is market research too. So in market research, you go to the market, you kind of like get a taste of the market, so it helps with your projections.
Right.
You're like, okay, like we did 100 cases test of approaching businesses for whatever we are going to do, and what's the success rate? What's the no rate? What's the medium kind of like a little bit warm lead, not right now, but later kind of rate? Prospecting, exactly.
Right.
Prospecting, obviously, yeah. So I think that's going to help us a lot, even with mapping our operation more clearly, and also giving us even an extra boost of confidence in our craft, and also a good cash flow for us, so that we know that even when we are opening our office, because when we open our office, it takes a couple of weeks, so we can kind of prepare the office, right? So in that time, we're like, okay, like we are preparing the office, but at the same time, we already have the clients.
Right.
We're already working. The cash inflow is already happening.
Right.
So it just sweet on top of sweet, and it gives us this this continuous momentum that we like to have, to always let's go ahead, let's do that here in office, let's do that. And I think even closing deals, it's gonna give us a momentum in closing deals too.
Always be closing.
Yes sir. Always be closing. And and I think Adi has such a significant ability in creating business for us, and that's gonna be like one of our advantages that not many businesses have. And this combo of being able to create and monetize, like
Sell it.
and produce what the client wants, this combo it's gonna be holy. And to my experience, it's interesting. So many times that you want to close a deal, maybe 40% or even more, maybe 50% or 30 or 50, average between that. When the client wants to work with you, that 30 to 50% is just you. It's just you as you.
Right.
It's about the team. Do they like you guys? Do they like seeing you guys together working on this? Which I think is gonna be one of our significant advantages, that we work so good together. You know, we are having fun. We have this partner chemistry, if you would say. And I think our clients would see that, and they tend more to trust us because of this chemistry.
Right.
Because they see, okay, like these two people, they know each other, they like each other, they want to work with each other, they enjoy working with each other. So they're gonna stick around. They're not gonna just disappear next few weeks. And they're gonna trust us that we will do so much. We will do hard work for them. We will obviously get better. And yeah, I think that's a big element. Because partnership, especially in the field that we are going to work, matters a lot. And you don't see that many fun teams to work with. Because exactly like the type of work we do, the team and like have a fun, interesting individuals in a team actually matters for the client. Because it's more than just who can hold something, who can do something. It's a lot about the chemistry you have with your team and the client's team.
Right.
So they want that. They want to see that. And I think we have it. That I'm so grateful for that.
I'm glad to hear that's what you think. I'm on the same page with you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So what would be the next topic you want to talk about?
I would ask you that what are some of the things that, let's start one by one. What are some of the things that you would like to see more from my side that you think that I can do better?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to say, which is nice. Usually you can come up with stuff easier.
Look me in the eye when you're talking to me, motherfucker.
I can't do it. So I would say, I'd like us to do more. I think we kind of decided maybe last 2 weeks too. So I can't blame Ali for this. But I want us to do more, more
content,
more calling. No, more doing the reach and stuff. Go for clients.
Right.
More. I don't want to talk about it, but I guess more calling. We sit together and do callings. Yeah, do working a little bit, and. Yeah, I have the second thing, but I'm not going to say, I save the second thing for after you said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for that, I think one of the biggest, the factor that we cannot do that is, from my opinion, is that you still have a full-time job. I still do have a full-time job. If the earliest day I start is about 9:45. And most of the businesses opens around those times, right? 8 a.m., 8:30, 9, 10, around those times. So there is not really a time for us to do it in the morning. And the latest time I get off the earliest I get off is around 5:30, and that's when most of the businesses that we would like to work with is closing, right? But of course, there are more businesses that opens later. But I will say that's one of the things that might be holding us back. But for that, my feedback will be what we can do. Instead of cold calling, we can cold email. Right, throughout the day. At night, we can sit down together, do Zoom meetings, decide businesses, and then make a template email that we can just spam businesses with that email, right? Just send it over. So then when we get the time to actually cold call them, we can be like, hey, we sent you an email. Did you receive our email? And they're like, oh no, I didn't see your email. No problem, let me send it over quickly for you. And then is it okay if I call you back tomorrow after you review our email? All that kind of stuff. I think we can do that.
Okay.
So I can take that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a 50-50 thing because so many businesses, they don't want this emailing. But it's a great idea. I did it for a little bit, some stuff.
You will be surprised. I think, from my opinion, you will be surprised how many people, when you ask them, do you prefer call, text, or email, they say email because email is easier to avoid.
Of course.
Right?
Yes.
So when you're texting, it's right goes to him. There's no way it's going to go to spam box or something. Or I'm sorry, I missed it. Or when you call it, it's harder for them to avoid. So email, I think it's their first option. Like, email me.
Yes.
Oh yes, like just email me some information. Let me look it over.
Exactly.
Right? So
I
think
agree.
We could do that.
All right. What would be your criticism?
I have two.
Okay, let's do one now.
Let me start with the first one is that I would appreciate and also that I would like to see more from you is that calling me more frequently with ideas and excitement. It's like reaching out to me, hey Ali, I have this idea. I just got it. Let's write it down before we forget. Like, let's talk about it. Maybe you say something and then it's always like that, right? I call you, I'm like, hey Sina, like I got this idea. Can you write it down? And then you write it down into our sheet. And then you give some insights and then boom, we have a solid idea that we put in the sheet that when we get the time and when we get to it, we can do. So I will say that's one of the things that I will appreciate and like to see more from you.
That's
and
very
more
interesting.
Excitement and more reach.
That's very interesting because even when I was I think I was talking with my best friend, I was like, man, like it was maybe a month ago or 2 months ago, I'm not sure, but I was saying my best friend, okay, like my friend Ali, like the thing that, like, for example, like he calls me for these ideas, I was like, wow man, this is such a great thing, like I have to learn to do this more often, like I have this like this is a like an issue I have, like with my personal life too. So I don't call my relatives that much. I don't call my friends that much. I text a lot,
right.
Which I even I remember even I think it was even Ali that kind of gave me this idea that, hey, like you have to call more. That I started even to calling my friends more, which is great.
Because I don't have like a time frame. I sometimes I call you at 12 a.m. at night because I got a brilliant idea and I'm like, I just want to share it with you right away. I call you at 12. I'm like, were you sleeping? You're like, I was about to. I'm like, okay, doesn't matter. Just write this down. Right, like we have this idea, right? That's
solid.
That's one of the things with me is like, I just call you, bro. Like if you're sleeping, you're not gonna answer. That's okay. But if you're awake, at least I catch you.
Yeah.
And then before we forget the idea and the excitement goes away, we boom write it
down. Wow, that's amazing. I will do more often. Yes, I will do it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that.
Of course.
So, what is the second thing?
The second thing. The second thing is that you said it a little bit. It's I mean, it's so hard to say, but just to nitpick kind of, I would say, content. Because I think the last time we did content together was pretty good. And it was the first, the vlog. And I mean, it was the first time. We're never going to be a great video in first time. Right. But I think the way we did it was the way that I really like. And you're the only person I know that can execute something like this. And at the same time, I think it's such a winner style that no one doing it here in Vancouver.
I saw so many, like the channels, they just record. They don't show their face, they don't talk. Yeah. They're just recording what's going on, right? Yeah,
exactly. And even, this type of content, when you watch it at home on YouTube, it's exciting because it's always moving. That's it. Yeah. That's the whole point of it. It's like it's always moving. It's moving from this location to that location. Something is happening in every location. So that's like a TV show for itself.
Right.
It's because we are always different locations. We are doing different things. We're meeting different people in each location, even for few seconds, it doesn't matter. Right. Like we are meeting them. So
it was like what I would say is that it was more like a live stream style. Right? We were showing ourselves, we were talking, and then we were recording around. Like we can definitely improve it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But the only thing with me, bro, is like most of the things that the new generation is making things go trend, like party life, all this, like that life, like I just don't want to follow the crowd and do what is trending, but also, I remember I was telling you, it's like, when we making a content, it's like a stock market. So when you think about a stock market, what do? You find a stock that is going to go up, right? You don't just go and buy something that is already trend, because that might be, you still can buy it. It might go trend, but instead of, you could have made, if you found that stock 5 years ago, maybe you could have made $100,000, but now that is 5 years later, you're buying that stock and you're making $5,000. Win is a win, but when you find your content, you have to look at it from a stock market perspective and be like, okay, like this is trending right now. I might be late for this, like I cannot hop into this wagon, but what I can do is that I can look at the wagon that's in the back of the train that is coming towards me, so that I can prepare myself for that, so that when that wagon reaches, I can just jump into that one. Just because I've missed the first one, it doesn't mean I should miss the 10th wagon. So I think that's what I like to look at it from that perspective. So that's why I said I don't want to do something that's trending, rather than I want to do something that we created and it is interesting.
Right.
It's World Cup, like everyone is on it, right? It's already established. I'm not saying that it's a bad one. It is a good one to go viral. What I really like, what you do, right? Going out, talking to people, like for the World Cup and all that. I really, really do like that. But I would like to create more creative stuff that we created, and now that we are going to make it a trend, because we looking at it and then we seeing that where the people is going, we analyzing the market, and we jumping on that wagon. Boom, the time comes. That is now that's trending. We already created something that is already there. We are one of the first ones to do that, right? So
yeah, definitely I agree. I mean, I don't think we have this attitude of following that the short-term trends that much. Like we don't have that attitude, and I think even like the World Cup stuff that I'm doing is just more about hey, like continuously be active on social media. Even I might not like, if I not like half of the things I'm posting.
Right.
I don't care. Like I have to practice this. Hey, ignore this perfectionism in your head. You have to ignore it.
Right.
Like it's just a practice to be able to ignore your perfectionism, because in that way I would do nothing.
100%.
I would do nothing. I would oh man, this is not that perfect angle, perfect edit, perfect conversation that I wanted. Right. I wasn't comfortable. I was a little bit, So
that was one of the things that we talked about when we were recording all those podcast videos and we didn't release. I was like, bro, like let's just start posting them. It doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna watch them anyways. So then at least while we're doing it, we're still getting perfection. Like we are getting better and better. But by the time that we actually start being seen, those videos are going to be good, right?
Exactly.
That's why we're going to be seen more.
Exactly.
But I appreciate your feedback from what you're saying. I can do that. We can create more content together.
Exactly. And it's not a trendy thing, because but actually we are seeing that wagon in the far. Because that wagon, in my opinion, one of the wagons is this type of content. It's this modern vlog, modern style of this adventure kind of day. So if you now go to go YouTube and search like vlogs, half of them they're not talking even. It just takes and stuff happening. The other half is talking, is about whatever. Some of them are pretty good, some of them are whatever. But not many people are doing it in our city. And also, I'm preparing a proper vlog too. So these are kind of like practice. So we are doing it super raw right now.
Right.
But the proper one is that we have some kind of ideas about shot lists, about not the thing is happening naturally, but the shot list is about how the intro works, how the transitions between one location and other location works.
Right.
How to make those interesting.
Right.
And yeah.
When my sister, my mom, like my girlfriend were watching the vlog,
Are you watching it?
one
Oh
of
my
the-
god.
One of the feedbacks they gave was there's too much music and like walking around those like the when the camera turns around and we're just walking and you put in music, it should be sped up more. Like it should go quick, right? It shouldn't be like not that many. They will just skip those parts anyways. Because most of the time when you're watching a vlog and stuff, you want to see what they're talking about. You want to see what they're doing rather than just watching a run. That was one of the feedbacks they give.
That's a great feedback. I would argue it's both ways. For example, like when I see vlog or I saw vlogs, there are a bunch of music too, because like vlog is like, hey, you play it on your TV and you're watching it, and or you're doing something else. The music is the music too. But I totally agree though. I see what you're saying, and now that I'm kind of revisiting, I'm like, okay, like some parts where it could be faster.
Yeah.
It could be faster. Yes, definitely.
It's okay. That was our first vlog. As you put it
agree.
in the description, we'll just keep getting better and better.
Yes,
right? So,
exactly. And you read the description. I like that about him too.
So my other feedback will be, and then after that we can cut it.
Okay.
Is that as of now, when we're starting, we shouldn't spread too much. Because if I think about it, I can make 5 different YouTube channels, right? And if you think about it, you can make 5 different YouTube channels, but growing 10 YouTube channel is so harder because now we're just spreading and we're just trying to see what works instead of focusing on one thing and making that the best. So then once we start opening other YouTube channels, other ideas that we would like to do, we can, remember we were talking about 80%, 20% cut. We can take that, whatever we achieved from that channel, at least 10%, 20% of the followers, we can bring them also over to our next channel. So then when you start a next channel with like already subscribers, it is easier to grow that channel into a bigger channel, right? So that will be one of my feedbacks for you, will be that we shouldn't spread too much. As of now, like we should really narrow it down and focus on one or only 2 things at a time, so that we can master what we're doing, get it to where we want it to be. Then once it starts running itself, then we can focus on the next thing. Because I don't want to be just one, I want to be like a couple different things, right? So that would be one of my feedbacks.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I feel that too. I mean, it's valid. I think sometimes I get too ahead of so many ideas, and I'm like, oh man, these are all great. These are all great if they develop.
Right.
And then I'm like, okay, let's develop. But you're right. I think it's the time to narrow down and focus on a specific channels, or the whatever, like a channel in a way, and learn everything about it. Go crazy, learn everything up and down, what works, what doesn't work, and make that a success. I like that. Yeah, let's do that.
Well,
Solid.
appreciate your understanding.
Yeah, well, thank you too. I appreciate it.
Course, man. So we only know what we know.
Yes.
We will figure out everything. And then, we're going to be a killer, man.
Yeah.
And hope to help everyone. Like, help the people. Like, our goal is to touch some people's lives, right? However we can. We still haven't started bringing guests, but we will start doing that very soon. Very shortly. Now we're setting up another studio that will have a good setup for guests to be in. Right now, the setup only works for us, but we'll get down to it. So if you made it this far in our boring ass video,
thank you so much, man.
Don't forget to leave us a like.
Guy.
And if you have any feedbacks for us that you think we can do better, and we can change some of the things. We would love to hear and consider your feedbacks as well. So give us a like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, give us a comment,
All those
share
stuff.
it with your friends, share it everywhere, and then we appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you again
Thank
for
you.
coming this week.
Of course, you got it.
It was a great episode.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
So can you.
So can we.